G'day champion, it's Stuart Stone here from Mojo Over 40, and today we're going to answer your question. How do I change my identity? How do I go from being, let's be blunt, a loser to a champion? How do I go from being in scarcity to abundance? How do I go from being broke to wealthy? So let's get into it. Okay guys, you know what to do by now. Like and comment on this video, subscribe to our channel, ring the notifications bell so you get notified and never miss a video. And now let's get into today's message. Okay, so to help you out with today's lesson, today's message, I'm going to tell you the story that I heard about 20 years ago about the frog and the scorpion. So let's set the scene. We've got a frog and a scorpion on the edges of a riverbank, and it's just started a massive downpour and the water level's going up. And the frog's just about to jump into the water to swim across the river to his family and to safety. And the scorpion comes up to him and he says, "Frog, frog, help me. If I stay on this rock with you, we're going to drown. The water's going to come up and it's going to wash me away. Help me, help me." And the frog looks at him and goes, "Dude, you're a scorpion, man. Scorpions kill frogs. You sting us. You kill us." He goes, No, frog. I won't. I can't. Look over on the other bank there. See where your frogs are? That's where my family is too. Look, there's my scorpions and my scorpion children. You know, save me, help me. Why would I sting you?" And the frog's like, "Well, because you're a scorpion. You know, scorpions kill frogs." And the scorpion says, "Yeah, but look, if I sting you, you'll drown, I'll drown, and I won't get to see my family ever again. So please, frog, help me. And so the frog thinks about this and the kind side of his nature. Instead of his fear, he's like, "Hey, I'm holding the aces here and the water's coming up on their rock and they're about to get washed off it." So he says, "Okay, scorpion, hop on my back." And so the scorpion hops on the frog's back. The frog's swimming halfway across the river. His family's getting excited. They can see their dad getting closer to them. And the scorpion's family is getting excited, seeing that he's getting close to his family. And then next thing, whack, between the frog's shoulder blades, he feels the sting. He said, "What was that? Did you sting me, scorpion?" And the scorpion's like, "Yeah." He said, "Why would you do that? You're going to drown, I'm going to drown. We're not going to see our families again." And the scorpion says, "Well, I'm a scorpion. That's what we do." So here's the message, guys. His identity, the scorpion's identity, was so heavily entrenched into his psyche, into his DNA, that he couldn't help but sting the frog, even though it cost him his own life and the well-being of his family. So the message today, guys, there's two actually. Number one, if you've been stung by a scorpion, when that person comes back for round two, just realize that scorpion's going to sting you again, so have nothing to do with them. Cut them out of your life. It's what you do with toxic people, dangerous people, people who screw you over. So as the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Don't deal with idiots and assholes once they've proven themselves to be an idiot or an asshole, or in this case, the scorpion. Message number two, if you're so entrenched in your identity that you can't change, are you committing financial suicide? Are you signing your own death wish to be happy and in a healthy relationship? So how do we now shift gears and change that identity? Because unlike the scorpion, we as human beings, we get to choose where we want to move forward. So just as Tony Robbins likes to say, the past does not equal the future. You and I have that opportunity to redefine ourselves like that, in a heartbeat, in any moment. So how do we do that? Well, number one, guys, sit down. Yes, assess the mistakes you've made in the past, but I tell you what, don't carry them as a yoke around your neck, dragging you down as you move forward. Okay, a stuff up yesterday doesn't mean a stuff up tomorrow. So number one, forgive yourself. Give yourself a break. Let go of the past. You might have done something wrong. Who gives a shit? Move on, move forward, become a better version of yourself. Number two, stop focusing on what you're afraid of and what you don't want. Move forward and focus on what you do want. So use this gear up here, visualize, focus on the result that you want, and then reverse engineer it and put the steps in place to get you there, and also upgrade your skills. That's called personal growth, professional growth, and taking responsibility for your life. And number three, recreate your identity. So, in other words, you might need to sit down and write out what you want to attract into your life and then how you get it. So, personal story. I went through a divorce a couple of years ago, ripped me apart emotionally. You've been through breakups, I've been through breakups. And does it have a chance to knock you around? Yeah, it did. In all honesty, it knocked me around for 3 to 6 months and then started to get things back on track. On the back end of that, did I go through some financial hardship with that? Hell yes. My ex could spend like it was going out of style. And, the relationship ended when I said, no more. We've got to start putting some cash back into the account. And obviously, that was a turning point in that relationship, and it didn't last. But financially, off the back end of that relationship, I was in a financial hole, so I had to reset what happens in my own life financially. So I had to recreate my identity. So here's what worked for me. It may work for you. Give it a try. So I started to write down what I wanted for myself and then reclaim and redefine myself with a new identity. So here's how it goes today. Hey, I'm Stu. I'm the kind of guy that just naturally attracts money into my life, naturally attracts business opportunities, naturally attracts clients, naturally attracts opportunities. And at the same time, I just naturally attract women around me as well who want to get to know me, and business associates as well. So that's just a smidgen of my identity. I've got a whole lot more that's a whole lot more exciting for me, but it's not of any real interest to you. Or maybe it is, but I'm not going to share that right now. So for you, use your own creativity, write down who you want to become, make it exciting for you. Global traveler is another one of my identities. And guess what? As soon as I defined it, it started to come true, and I reverse engineered that and put it into place. So there's another snippet. That's your bonus. I wasn't going to give that to you, but there you are. So there are a few of the tips that have worked for me. For more videos like this to help you get your mojo back and just move forward in 2019 and beyond, you know what to do by now. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you click on the notifications, leave a comment, ask a question, get the discussion happening, stimulate that grey matter to help you have the life that you deserve. Have an awesome day.